In this video, we're going to compare and contrast two guitar distortion pedals. One of them is the Golden Plexi 2 by Tone City, and the other one is the Englishman by Caline, and we'll find out which one's better.
You're too fat from eating batteries.
The best part of you dribbled on the soldering table.
If you died, no one could tell.
You'd better hide, the garbage man's here.
As many of you may know, I try to do as much of my audio production with free plugins as possible, and this video is no exception. I'm using all free stuff in this one, and I'll give you a rundown of the list, and you can follow the links if you want. And here they are on the screen, and they're also on the video page there, so if you want to go there and just click on them there. So if you want to emulate my sound, that's what we can do. Oh, also, I'm using this 97, I think, Les Paul Studio, and it's in black. I'm told that black holds tune better. I haven't noticed that to be true, but anyway, there's that. So if you want to try, even emulate it closer than what I've got. Anyway, let's go over the list of stuff. In this video, I'm using the free Ignite Amps Emissary guitar amp emulator set to the second stock clean sound. I set all the knobs to noon, and that's what I'm using there. And then for my cabinet sound, I'm using an emulator, the free NadIR, which is also made by Ignite Amps, and it comes bundled with the Emissary amplifier last I knew, although recently I found them not bundled, so I don't know. Either way, you get one. Well, you could get one either way, I suppose. But anyway, and then with the NadIR, I'm using the free guitar cabinet impulse response. It's called Djammincabs Maxxx 412. And the left one I'm using cabinet number 2, and the right one I'm using cabinet number 24. The reverb, I'm also using a little bit of reverb from the Valhalla Supermassive on my voice, and a little bit of free CabSpace guitar cabinet reverb number 1 on the guitar, so it doesn't sound too small and sterile. Sometimes when you use emulators, it can be a little bland. The synthesizer sound effects, or many of them anyway, are from the SFX1 by Slapassound. And if you go download one, tell Mark what Slapassound that Fred from Zystrix said hi. Anyway, oh, and the limiter, the overall sound of this video is being run through a free limiter called the Kolin, I think it's pronounced, and that's by Analog Obsession. And it's a pretty musical and tube-like limiter, and I like it a lot on guitars. And of course the links of the free gear shown on the screen, and also there's some clickable links on the video page, so that'll help you out. And if you get a chance, give the makers of this free stuff a gratuity. I'm sure they'd appreciate that. Alright, we're going to go through these two pedals and see how we do. First, we better see if we're in tune. Let's see what we get here. I guess I can go with that. Alright, here's my clean sound. Alright, okay, Englishman, I'm going to play that one first. I got all the knobs at noon, and we'll see what we get. Here we go, click on thrust. Not bad. I like that a lot. Okay, let's turn the gain down, say all the way off. The other two knobs are still at noon. Okay, let's see what that sounds like. It's alright. Let's turn it up full blast and see what we get. Full gain. Level is still noon, tone is still noon, but we'll take the gain and just make it as ripping as it'll go. Let's see what we get here. Pretty good. I like that one. All right, let's set that back to noon. Let's turn this on. Let's turn on the Golden Plexi. We'll start everything at straight up noon. See what we get here. Ooh, little difference there. All right, let's try the Golden Plexi and see what we get. Definitely a different sound. A little cleaner, I think. A little more kind of grindy. And I got everything at noon. Okay. Let's try this at say all the way off for the gain. Okay. All right. Let's turn it full blast on the gain and see what we get. Pretty nice. Cool. All right, let's do the bonus section. The bonus section of the video. How about let's run the Golden Plexi into the Englishman. So let's turn this one off, turn this one on. We're gonna run them together. Okay, there's the Englishman. So I'll say, well, let's put we'll put everything at noon. And then, woohoo, that'd be loud. It's a little bit noisy. Try to find a sweet spot here. Try this here. So it works best, I think, with the Golden Plexi at noon on the gain. And then the Englishman. Have to have a noise gate, but if you do the Englishman noon and the Golden Plexi noon, not bad. And through the magic of video, we'll do this the opposite way. Here we go. Okay, there we are. We got them switched around backwards. So now I have the Englishman going into the Golden Plexi. And they're both set up, all knobs at noon. That sounds good too. It's different, but it's... Not bad. All right. There you have it. Yay, we got it. All right, a conclusion. Which pedal won? Well, that's hard to say. What I would, if it were me and somebody asked me, well, which one do I think is better? I'd have to say, for the sound that I like to hear, I like the Englishman, just because it has that more martially, grindy, 800-ish kind of a tone that I like a lot. The distortion is a little more like an 800. I don't know how you describe that, but more of a roar maybe. I like that a lot. And number two, for $32, that's what I paid for this pedal. For $32, my gosh, how do you beat that really? That's a good sound for that kind of money. Now the Golden Plexi, that's a good sound too. Very martially, has a nice tone. I think it's a little harder of a tone. Not quite as roarish. Has more of a different kind of a grind to it, if that makes any sense. But I paid $20 more for it. Of course, that's still a steal for the kind of sound you're getting here. But I would say if I were going to buy just one or the other, I would buy the Englishman, because you say, well, it's like I say, $32 USA dollars in 2023. That's a bargain. That's a bargain on about any kind of pedal, especially for that kind of sound. The Golden Plexi 2 cost me $20 more, but it's still a great pedal. However, if it were me and I were going to use it live, I think I'd run the Golden Plexi 2 into the Englishman, because that has a great sound. It's a very individual sound, and it's a sound most people probably wouldn't have, and it's just a nice, well, you heard it. So there's my conclusion. They're both really good. I would, well, you just have to use your ears. Tea time. Tea.